97% of cat owners make this mistake with their cat's water bowl. When your cat hesitates at their water bowl, do you actually know what that means? Yes, you might think they're just being picky or playful, but behind that hesitation, there's something deeper that most owners miss. It's one of the most intimate and vulnerable things your cat can do, and if you ignore it, which most owners do, you might be unknowingly putting your cat at risk of chronic dehydration and weakening a trust bond you didn't even realize was fragile. Let's start with what your cat's drinking, or avoiding, really means. According to feline behavior research at the University of California, Davis, cats are naturally inclined to keep water separate from food. In the wild, drinking near meals could be dangerous or contaminated, so hesitation at the water bowl isn't just picky behavior. It's your cat instinctively protecting themselves, showing vulnerability and cautious trust in their environment. 1. The misplaced bowl. Myth. Have you ever set your cat's water bowl right next to their food, thinking it's convenient? Most people assume cats will naturally drink more if water is close to food. It seems logical, right? Here's what's actually happening. Veterinarians explain that cats have a biological instinct to separate their water source from their food. In the wild, drinking near where they eat can signal contamination or danger. So, when the bowl is too close, many cats feel stressed and simply drink less. Think about that for a second. Every time you think you're being helpful, your cat might be silently avoiding hydration. This isn't just quirkiness, it's evolution speaking. It shows that your cat perceives your home through a survival lens, and you're part of that environment they're judging. And by the way, if your cat ever nibbles food but barely touches water, don't brush it off. We'll get to what that really means at the end, and it's something most owners wish they'd understood sooner. 2. The science of cat hydration. Have you noticed how some cats sip delicately, almost like they're analyzing every drop? Studies on domestic cats reveal that cats are naturally cautious about water sources. A 2019 study from the University of California, Davis, found that cats offered water near food bowls drank up to 40% less than cats whose water was placed separately. Here's what most people don't realize. It's not stubbornness, it's biology. Their bodies are wired to avoid contaminated water, and ignoring this need can stress them without you knowing. Emotionally, this means that hydration isn't just physical, it's part of how your cat evaluates trust. They're reading your environment, deciding if it's safe enough to let down their guard and drink. Think about that for a second. You're not just providing water, you're offering a safe space for your cat to relax and hydrate. This also explains why some cats prefer running water or fountains. It mimics a safe, flowing stream in the wild, reducing stress and triggering trust. 3. The scent and territory angle. Have you ever noticed your cat sniffing or pawing around their water bowl? Most people think this is random or playful exploration. Here's what's actually happening. Cats use scent glands around their face and paws to mark territory and claim safe objects in their environment. By pawing or rubbing near their water, they're marking it as part of their personal territory. This is their way of saying, "This is my safe drinking spot, and it's connected to me." Emotionally, this is profound. Your cat is inviting you into their world, sharing a part of their safety bubble that is non-negotiable and deeply personal. Think about that for a second. Every subtle mark, every sniff, is your cat integrating you into their sense of security. And hey, if this makes sense to you, hit like and subscribe. It helps us reach more cat lovers who actually want to understand what their cat is really saying. By understanding this, you can rearrange feeding and water areas to align with their instincts, strengthening both trust and hydration habits. 4. Evolutionary roots. From kitten to cat. Have you wondered why your cat drinks cautiously or prefers water far from food? Most owners see this as a quirky habit developed at home. Here's what's actually happening. Domestic cats carry behaviors from their wild ancestors. Mother cats in the wild separate water from food to prevent illness in their kittens. Drinking away from meals was a survival tactic. Even after thousands of years of domestication, this instinct persists. What makes this even more meaningful is that when your cat drinks in a spot you provide, they're applying ancient survival strategies to trust you. They're saying, "I feel safe enough to follow my instincts here, because you've made this a safe place." Think about that for a second. Every sip is a connection between modern home life and primal instinct, a bridge of trust spanning thousands of years. And here's where it gets even more powerful. The placement of that water bowl can literally reinforce whether your cat feels fully safe in their environment. 5. Selective trust. Not for everyone. Have you noticed your cat refuses to drink when guests are around, or only approaches their water bowl when you're nearby? Most people think cats are just shy or picky. Here's what's actually happening. Cats are highly selective with their trust. They don't mark territory, share water, or relax fully around strangers. That means if your cat drinks confidently in your home, they are choosing you over anyone else. Think about that for a second. You are not just a caretaker, you are part of their inner circle, the person they associate with safety and survival. This selectivity is emotional confirmation. They've assessed you as worthy of being integrated into their instincts, their routines, and yes, their hydration rituals. So, the next time your cat approaches the water bowl with ease, remember, they're showing devotion, not just satisfying a need. 6. The ultimate revelation. Hydration as vulnerability. Have you ever realized that drinking water is one of the most vulnerable things a cat does at home? Most owners never see it this way. They assume hydration is routine, mundane, unremarkable. Here's what's actually happening. By drinking, your cat is exposing themselves to potential danger, even if imagined, because in the wild, drinking is when predators attack. Your home is safe, but their instincts are still alive. Choosing to drink near you, in a space you control, is a profound act of trust and surrender. Remember earlier when I said that hesitation at the water bowl signals something deeper? This is what I was talking about. Every cautious sip is a statement. I trust you with my most basic needs. Emotionally, this is one of the purest ways a cat communicates love and reliance. It's not just a behavior, it's devotion. Think about that for a second. Hydration isn't just survival, it's a ritual of vulnerability shared with someone they trust completely. 7. Warning. Signs you might be missing. If your cat suddenly avoids their water bowl, refuses to drink, or seems hesitant more than usual, most people might blame mood swings or diet. Here's what's actually happening. Behavioral scientists have observed that sudden changes in drinking can indicate stress, illness, or environmental discomfort. Chronic dehydration can develop silently, leading to kidney issues, urinary tract problems, or general malaise. Emotionally, this is your cat signaling distress or uncertainty. Ignoring it could compromise the very trust they have built with you. So, don't ignore it. Observe, adjust their environment, or consult a veterinarian. Acting quickly protects both their health and your relationship. So when your cat hesitates at their water bowl, it's not just pickiness. It's a message about trust, safety, and vulnerability. Every step they take toward hydration is a testament to how secure they feel with you. That's not simple behavior. That's your cat choosing you over instinct, showing devotion in the quietest, most intimate way possible. And that simple sip, or cautious pause, it was never small to them. And it shouldn't be small to you either.